from Detroit, Michigan, Valentine Van Cycling.
Oh boy, folks. I hope you're strapped in. We got a 4-player gamble right here, right now. Valocity versus Kage versus Astolfo versus Darth. I hope the Mohegan Arena is ready for this. I don't honestly know who's going to handle the intensity of this match because it is going to get explosive in no time at all. Valocity. Oh man. And then oh boy.
And her opponents, first from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 246 pounds, Kage!
Flanked by Paul Ellering is Kage, the only man in wrestling who is on a warpath as of late in the Virtual Wrestling Federation. I can't imagine that Valocity is in a good mood. A few weeks ago, was involved in perhaps one of the biggest upsets in VWF history with that 4-player tag team ladder match. Now she has to go in this one right here. But that's not all, because here comes the Tampa Bay Playboy. That this man is getting booed. I know I'm going to sound biased here, folks. I'll try not to be. But the way this man's attitude has been as of late is quite disgusting. He took a loss at Wrestle Brawl 2 against Will Young, and he can't cope with that. Despite that it was his fault for calling out so many of the RCBW talent. When the beating to them, I don't think this twink knows what the word poke means, or humble. He is that much of an infected man with his own ego that he doesn't know how to shut up. He keeps talking and talking. And I know I sound biased, but I'm telling the truth like this, folks. That is who Blake Astolfo is. He thinks he's in Hollywood. Not this participant.
And from Belleville, New Jersey, Jessica Darth.
Another one of those participants in the 4-player tag team ladder match at Wrestle Brawl 2. And I'm sure Jessica Darth has something to say too about Valocity in that upset matchup. Woo, I can't wait for this one. It's going to be quite a match. 4-player gamble between all 4 of these wrestlers on VWF Dark Hour. Look at Kage. Is he ready to go or what? And I'm sure Blake Astolfo doesn't want to be here. But here we go. Referee Daniel Coombs is calling for the bell. match starting off. We're seeing it right here with Kage. Military press for Jessica Darth. Dropping her now as Blake. Oh, goodness! Blake went for something on Valocity and didn't connect as he got assaulted by Kage. Now look at this. Valocity going right toward Jessica Darth. Here's our first cover. Kage. There's no disqualification in this match. You can use the ropes as leverage. Now Blake on the apron. Larkin orders that Kage to get up. And undershot with a leg drop, it seems. Valerie assaulting Kage. And Paul Ellering, as you saw right there, the manager for Kage, just tossed the chair. But Kage, I believe, tossed one for his client, and Kage found one of his own. Oh, man. Yes, folks, there are no disqualifications in this matchup. As Jessica Darth plants a spinebuster on Valocity, and now Blake throw the kendo stick at Kage, gets eaten up by Jessica Darth now. And now Kage is going to take a break on the outside. I don't know if this is wise, though. As Jessica Darth was looking for a tequila leg lock, it seems. Oh, no! And Blake with a low blow on Kage as Kage plants face first himself onto the chair, and Jessica Darth breaks up the pin that Blake was desperate to get over. Now look at Paul Ellering trying to get involved as he takes the turnbuckle cover off. Again, folks, justify it all you want, but Blake using a low blow to his advantage, it's not going to get him disqualified. Kage, it seems like it's a 2-on-1 assault. No, Kage doesn't have any friends. Darth back in control with Valocity. Takedown by Kage. Now goes to assault Valocity with a drop kick planting her face first onto the chair. STO now. Here's the cover. Kage on Jessica Darth, and Blake breaks up the pin. A German suplex now by the Tampa Bay Playboy. But look at Kage just showing it off as the White Russian leg sweep is applied by Jessica Darth. Now Darth covering Blake. And a 1 count. Now Valocity now trying to get back into it with the Miss Insecurity. Step over heel kick, I believe. Now another cover. Not even a 1 count this time. Kage now gets back inside the ring. Has a hold of Darth. Watch out. Well, that was a bit of a crossfire. Oh, and what a sequence right there. Both Kage and Valerie are down. Planted into the chair. Here's the cover. Jessica Darth on Blake again. Oh man, I mean, I told you folks it was going to be explosive. And now the chair in Kage's hand, and a pile driver for Jessica Darth by Blake Astolfo. Now Blake has a hand on Kage. Watch out, though. Darth has the kendo stick! And now assaults both Kage and Blake. Is this some double team work right here? No, never mind. A double underhook Terminator by Jessica Darth. Went for the cover, and Kage, like he was going to let that one slide. Oh, missed with the Kage missile. Blake is going under the ring for something, grabbing a kendo stick of his own. Back suplex by Jessica Darth is now breaking her nails on the back of Blake. That's gonna hurt. Oh, here we go. Looking for a figure 4 leg lock. A figure 4 is applied. Kage is busy with Valocity here, but Darth breaks it up, knowing that she had to pay attention to the other two combatants in this match. Kage went for a suplex and Valocity scouted. Now Valerie. Arm drag takedown. And a dropkick by Kage to Valocity. Kage now has a hold of Blake. Overhead suplex, it seems. Now Kage is out of the match. Credit to Jessica Darth. Nice tilt-a-whirl by Jessica. Now goes, once again, for the figure 4. On Blake Astolfo. There's no turning back now. Is Blake gonna tap? Is Blake gonna tap out? No, Valocity breaks up the submission. And now look at this, tries to steal the groove. Jessica Darth just wasn't gonna let that slide at all. Oh no! And back landed on the kendo stick. Blake sends Kage back inside the ring now. What is Jessica Darth thinking about here? Body slam. Oh, watch out, Jessica! Oh! Blake, like the slithery slime snake that he is, tried to go for the cheap shot there. And now, oh no! Oh my God! Double underhook Terminator on the steel chair! Blake is done for. And roll up! Schoolgirl, roll up by Val! She's grabbing the tights! Again, no rules in this matchup. She could have done that and gotten away with it. Oh, and a reverse DDT onto the kendo stick. What the hell is Blake back on his feet now? Oh my God! Throws the freaking chair at Jessica Darth's face. Here's the cover. Oh, that might do it. No, 2 count. Oh my God, what a match. Pile driver now by Blake. As Kage is working with Valocity on the outside and perhaps now looking for some sweet, clean music. Planted. Boot shoved in the mouth. Here's the cover. Oh! Blake can't believe it. 2 count. Jessica Darth escaped. Oh, man, what a match. Blake is done for on the outside thanks to Valocity. Oh, and Val just shoved Kage into the exposed turnbuckle. Here's the cover. Val looking to steal this one right here. What a kick out by Kage. Oh my, Blake shoves Val against the exposed turnbuckle. It's like they're taking turns with that. Oh, the destroyer! And Kage shoves. Oh, look at this! Kage trying to steal the. Oh, never mind. Super kick to the midsection now by Valocity. The Kage responds now. Right hand by Blake. Look at Valocity now. I think is going to steal the win right here. No, Kage! Just in the nick of time, breaks up the pin. Irish whip again shoved into the exposed turnbuckle. Oh, Darth got caught. Oh, and a back suplex onto the freaking kendo sticks. God almighty! Super kick now by Jessica Darth. Valocity's shoved up against the turnbuckle. Watch Jessica Darth here. Go for, I think a pile driver and plate counter. Astolfo now. Forearm to Cage's face. Here's the cover. We're gonna steal this one right here, and Valocity ain't gonna let that twink get away with it. And again, the twink once again tried to do it for a third time. God almighty, Blake is desperate. Oh, what a forearm! Oh, look at Cage, or Blake now. Hook up, super. Oh, never mind. I thought Blake was going for the cover and got hit by the Destroyer by Valocity. Watch out. Velocity has the kendo stick! Oh, Darth was aiming for Blake! I thought he was going right for Cage or Velocity. Now she's down to these two women. Oh, the Dr. Teeth connecting. What is Velocity thinking of here? Looks like to work more on Blake. The Cage now is back on his feet with the kendo stick. And I think he's going to steal this one right here. Perhaps a big error. No. Velocity is smarter than that, I guess. But the Kujanami headlock by Cage. Applied on Velocity. Valerie's in trouble. Valerie's in deep trouble. But Blake Astolfo breaks up the submission. And now he's going to pay a price for it. With the... Nope, never mind. I thought a Cage missile was coming, but no. What the hell is this? A bit of a show-off contest? Oh, but never mind. Blake was aiming for Velocity, I guess, and knocked her ass out. Swinging neckbreaker by Jessica Darth onto Cage. Now a pile driver. For the third or fourth time in this matchup, applied to Darth specifically by Blake too. And now he is! Valerie looking to steal this one over right here. And no. Darth stops the pinfall. And look, now look at this. Valerie's in for an advantage. And Blake. Oh my God, you see that? Jessica Darth worked the kendo stick over Cage's head. Now Blake has the steel chair. It's a freaking war in this match. Watch out! Oh my God! Release German suplex. No, Velocity is done for. And now Blake on the top rope. Coffin drop to Cage. And a moonsault, nearly connecting, but not all the way. Paul Ellering is at ringside. He's got this nervous look on his face for his client. Oh, the Destroyer. Oh no! That's gotta be it. Here's the cover. Oh my God! How? How the hell did Cage kick out? The man is built like a machine! I'm stunned! I don't know how Cage is still in this thing! Omega driver now! Here's the cover! Look at the leg! That's gotta be freaking it! It's over! Cage wins with an Omega driver! Cage wins! Cage is victorious!
Here is your winner, Kage!
Wow! Wow! Oh my God, unbelievable. An unbelievable matchup on Dark Hour, folks. That right there is the only man in wrestling, the best in the West, the human freaking suplex killing monster machine, Kage, and Paul Ellering applauding his client. Never before has Kage been so dominant, so fierce, and showing here tonight that he can do it in singles action. Kage, congratulations, man. A huge win for you on Dark Hour.